Hi, I'm Catherine Norman, and this is my Globalization course final project. I'm starting out with the family migration study because it was one of my favorite projects and it helped to shape my research for the rest of the course. I honestly was not able to trace a lot of my family back very far, and that's what my artwork, A Family Tree Looking for Roots, was about. This is a mixed media piece with faces drawn on leaf-like objects that are less clear the further up they go. This project did, however, inspire me to further research the roots and culture that I couldn't get away from, the South. I began researching what I call art and artists that exemplify the South for my annotated bibliography. It was a topic that I wasn't just interested in, but one that I felt linked to. The picture here comes from a project called American Beauty South. 8 artists worked at 8 different locations along Highway 61, which stretches from Canada down to New Orleans, to bring art to anyone on that drive. They are among the artists that I didn't just use for my annotated bibliography, but I created a scoop it page entitled Made Southern Art. This is a link to that page, and highlighted here are a few of my favorites. The painting on the screen is from Beau Bartlett. He is a realist painter who tells really interesting stories through his work, and though it doesn't define what he does, you see his Georgia upbringing in much of his work. If you like portraiture, I highly recommend looking at Hollis Bennett's work. The stories he's able to tell about his subjects and the way that he captures them is incredible. Matt Each is another photographer. He uses a journalistic approach with a little twist that I really enjoy. All of this research helped to define my final project. Another photographer I should mention is Shelby Lee Adams. The quote you see here is one that he had placed with one of his portraits. It made me think about how we see people and how we really connect with someone through a portrait. I chose to make a scrapbook of portraits and quotes and clippings that weren't just significant to me, but that spoke to and of humanity, with, of course, a little extra Southern flair in there. I have wanted to start blogging for some time now. Things that stopped me previously were 1, time, and 2, what direction would I go with it. This course was definitely motivation to just put those things aside and make it. I'm glad I did. I believe that the time and material for it really came with creating it. My blog is called Made Southern, and it's a little about art, a little about grad school, and a little about life. I'm looking forward to seeing where it will grow, and I have to say, it's so exciting and motivating when someone favors or comments on your blog. Okay, I'll admit, I didn't think I'd ever get onto the tweeting bandwagon. I didn't really understand what it was about, much less did I want to participate. I now see that it can be used as a great tool to share and search for information, though I'm still getting the hang of it. Like, I don't understand why you can't add a comment to something you want to retweet. I am enjoying it. These are 2 of my favorite educators that I follow, Patty Bode and Sir Ken Robinson. This is a screen and link to my website. This is one project I'm very glad to have already had going before this class, because I don't know where the time for it would have come for to start a new one. This course, though, has given me the opportunity to constantly tweak it and, of course, add to it. When I first started this, I was afraid I wouldn't have anything to fill the pages. Now, it's exciting to be adding new pages or even new categories almost every time I post a new project. It's also been a great way to archive my things. Lastly, there's some quotes here that I came across during this course that reminded me of exactly what this course and our education are about. I found great inspiration with these words, as I have with many of the lessons throughout this course. I've enjoyed sharing stories, researching, and creating art around the notion of being a global citizen. I believe what I will take from here will not only make me a better educator, but a better person.